Well, all YouTubers, I would like to tell you a little story about hope and I guess bad luck. Last January, my mother was dying of cancer, and I was there every single day for 40 days. And one night, I decided to take that break. I get the phone call at 4 o'clock in the morning that she passed away. And that's been a hard thing. But then I turn on the news at 5 and see that a good friend of mine's daughter was hit and ran over. And within that same week, I lost 5 more friends. It was unbearable. And then we had a son that was going to graduate, well, did graduate from the Army down in Georgia. And we were all set to go, and a friend of the family totaled our car with just liability insurance. So therefore, that started a chain of bad luck. We thought, hey, we're going to have good luck. This lady from the church gave us a car for $200. This is awesome. And probably $2,000 worth of work through the winter, no heater. Driving my son 40 miles to school with no heat in the ice cold. $1,500 later to fix the heat. And then that heat got really hot because the car broke down on January 8th. And we woke up in the midnight hour to our house on fire on the 9th. We don't have much, but what we did have, we lost. And we accepted it. I lost 2 nephews that were living with me, not in the fire, not dead, but they went back home. I was very close to. We got swindled by the motel that we were in. Housekeeping would never come. They would never give us toilet paper or towels, so we had to buy those. And then my wife got swindled into buying a truck from her third cousin or something. I told her not to do it. It was supposed to be $300 a month until it was paid off, and she paid $1,700 in 1 month. And then when the last payment was due, he took the truck from underneath us. And they never fixed our car like they said they would. So we had to go to a lawyer and do something about it. And the money had to be there that day or we didn't get the truck. So therefore, I had to junk my car that was worth $5,000. I only needed $200 to fix to get the money to pay for the truck. And not to mention all the other bad stuff. If I told you, you would have to see a shrink. Like, one, my brother-in-law's house burnt down exactly a month after ours did, while he was working on ours. And we have the worst luck ever. I call it our luck. I never look forward to things being great. I always expect the worst and hope for the best. And we are a good family. We're a good-hearted family. We do a lot for a lot of people. But that's just what you're supposed to do. Doesn't make us any more special than anybody else. But why all the bad luck on us? I know there's people out there who are worse off than we are. But I feel like we've done our deeds to at least not have the power steering line go out and nobody able to fix it right now on our truck. It's like kick your way down. It's little things. But you know what? The worst thing that no parent ever should have to face. So we got the worst news ever a couple months ago that our son was diagnosed with neuralgia, and that's a nerve in the brain. He gets shooting pains in his head. They hurt really bad. And there's only like 50 cases in the world. Well, we have to travel to Los Angeles to see a special surgeon, and then he'll have to go back for 3 weeks, and then we'll have to come back 2 other times to see them. And luckily, the wife did find some free travel. I don't know about a place to stay, and definitely don't have the expenses to eat or enjoy anything, even if we were to enjoy it. I just hope he comes out okay. And I don't want none of you guys to feel any pity for me. I just needed to get this off my chest. I really don't have anybody to vent to right now. We're on hard times, and it's a bad subject to talk about. All I need is a lot of prayers, and I am building a picnic table that I would take open bids on to help with the travels. So if you want to go to Creations by Studi, Studey, on Facebook, that's my page, and I'll put this table up on there when I'm done. If anybody wants a bid ahead of time, that's great. It's going to be a very nice, large table, well built. I appreciate it, and I hope that you all stay safe, have a wonderful, wonderful life, and remember one thing, if any. Time is the most precious thing in the world. It's the one thing that we don't know how much we have of. And it's the one thing we take for granted for. You can say you go take a shower and you're in there for half an hour, I try to stay in there for 2 or 3 minutes now because I don't want to waste the other 25 minutes of my life standing underwater. And use it to enjoy life and to love the ones that you love and to teach the ones who are enemies to love. Now y'all take care and say a prayer for Peyton. Thank you, and God bless you all.